gives you that extra point, and it will knock Skumon down to 20, which will then give him that upgraded smite. And keep my eye on the number now.
There we are. We'll go down to, oh, it goes to 21.
20, yeah.
There we are, 20, yeah, because of the tree. Comes in a slight bit and later.
There isn't much the Jarvan can really do here.
Oh, yeah. Look at the top side here. Brookblade in that mini-nar form. Flashes away with the Predator, though, with the seismic shot for the follow-up. And KC's Koreans work together to find a great kill on top side.
And I think it's a great read from KC.
I mean, imagine you're a support. You go back to base, you heal, you walk mid lane, immediately you lose half your HP. You're forced to base once again. Now Yike, using the pressure that his mid laner is generating, moves into the enemy jungle. The swap has come through, ready to contest the grubs that are spawning. KC playing with the pressure well, but Skumon fishing for a fight.
He's going to take the fight here. When it becomes lightning, Skumon dashes in with Audacious Charge, does land the smite now, and Yike is slowed up. Broken Blade with an arm into the wall, and even with a Cataclysm, there is no terrain you can build to save your life. Who now can't escape either. A Spirit forward from Caps, dodges to the side of the Aquabus and still lands the charm. Wild Growth for the knockup. Caps has another Spirit Rush as Kalis tries to get out, does have Flash, uses the barrier too, and will manage to escape Caps' clutches, but with a Flash and a charm, there is no escape from G2's mid laner.
G2 turned the play around. Caps had gone for the reset, just picked up the lost chapter. BB with the last dredges of his Mega Gnar. And maybe more.
Polymorph.
Polymorph. Wind becomes lightning and Busio becomes Sashimi. Skumon spears him. He's gone harpoon fishing for a bit of Nami.
Yeah, I mean, what are you supposed to do when you get turned into a squirrel? The reality is, no counterplay options available. 4 kills picked up for G2, and a composition with Ari and Xin Zhao wants to skirmish. They want to find picks. And remember, LeBron had just come back to base. KC thinks that...
Dragon will use it to himself to safety across the wall, but because of it has to give up the damage that he's done to these grubs. Skumon will smite one away.
And Skumon just abandoned the grubs and says, no, Yike, this is my jungle now. The problem for Jarvan is, as a champion, he doesn't have the strongest dueling power. And when you're fighting against a Sundered Sky, Yehu on the road once again.
For Hunsama and LeBron, tidal wave down, seismic shove, still clips the Lulu who tried to flash away. Hunsama has to dash out of that Aqua Prism. Meanwhile, Skumon just continuing to do whatever he wants on this side of the map. Rufus Predator's coming out. Yike, even with a Dragon Strike, can't really get through that Crescent Guard.
I mean, nice play by KC to try and respond on the bottom side. They do get the kill into the brawl, didn't end up flashing away from the Nami wave. But still, Skumon is just getting in the face of Yike, bullying him out with this Inzel.
Okay, on elsewhere.
Now, this Dragon start is a little bit early from G2 because their mid laner is going back to base. Caps does have the TP available to him, has ticked over to level 9, but he wants to spend the gold before this fight starts.
TP in from Kana. KC are going for a 5-man play. Caps TP's back into the mid lane. Broken Blade trying to dash onto Yehu here. The Drake down to 1,000. Kana goes in with the Ruthless Predator. Immediately he's charged up. Yehu forced to flash into the back of the pit. Almost dies to BB. The Drake secured. Kana pays for it with his life. And Caps wants to Spirit Rush for a little bit more. Dodges to the side of the tidal wave. Busio getting chased down. Another Spirit Rush. Oh, charm almost onto Yike. Skumon tries to get in when the room becomes lightning, but doesn't clip anyone from KC. They'll lose 2. Skumon trying to cut him off with the pass as well. Will G2 chase for more here? It looks like the answer is a resounding yes as the Bob steps forward. Broken Blade almost mega. Yike has no flash. Skumon tried to proc the Q3 but couldn't get it mid-dash of Yike.
They shepherd KC away from the tower to allow for Broken Blade to gain access to this wave, access to the tower, and deny KC as much as possible. KC do a good job of getting the dragon, but they end up losing the fight, and G2 gain more on the map.
I think Caps is trying to predict the flash from Busio with that charm as well, but now Yehu overextended.
Yeah, no. I don't think there's any escape. Hunsama takes it. Drucks an orb added, and that Talia falls for the 3rd time this game.
Yeah, we'll see it here. Yehu isolated, Broken Blade ends up popping in. LeBron just uses the wall growth to provide the CC that you need on one side. Kana then tries to buy space for the rest of his team, but G2 have so much damage. KC have to just run for the hills. But Caps, as soon as he starts getting the resets, is absolutely insane here. You see as he goes forward.
It's fine. He would have got it better.
It was bizarre to me that KC went for this topside play because wait, actually, we're going to go for it again? No, because it was just, there's dragons on bottom side. There was already vision established in their jungle by G2 off of the invade that they had as well. So G2 kind of knew already that that play was going to happen on the top.
Kana really only has armor here as the Spirit Rush comes in from Caps. Dominus popped. Caps low on mana. Spirit rushes forward. Foxfire needs an auto. Oh, the rocket belt's enough. And Caps tanks down the Croc.
A nice solo kill from Caps. I didn't think that he would actually have the damage in order to secure that kill, but they get the flash out from Renekton, and the TP as well will be used.
Oh,
Yahoo on the hunt.
Weaver's wall on the wrong side of it, puts it down, okay. He
Just
wanted the
trying to
Cinder
stall.
for the extra movement speed. As you
Scumon's
say, he's
almost
stalling.
here.
TP comes in, Scumon's almost here as well. Yahoo looking at that seismic shot, but Caps.
Did before, you have the 4-1, you keep your Ahri in the mid lane, you keep the tank with the team to make it that much harder for Casey to engage on.
Scumon really wants Sushi tonight as he jumps onto Busio. Is caught up in the Aqua Prison, but Busio's half HP. Cap still has the Spirit Rush in the mid lane. No flash for him, but there's tools at his disposal to escape. And now G2 pushing in. Yahoo with a good Unraveled Earth will stun Broken Blade in his tracks. Seismic Shot gets the knockback as well as Broken Blade nards into nothingness, and Broken Blade falls into the abyss afterwards as Kalist picks up his second kill of the game. A Weaver's Wall forward from Yahoo as he looks to find what he can sew out of this situation. But Caps goes in and Busio will go down. An Orb of Deception from Caps enough. Scumon flashing forward. The Crescent Guard spells Yahoo's dead. And KC, they had a small sliver of victory in their eyes, and immediately they are shut closed by G2.
Great bait for Broken Blade, I guess, as G2 managed to close that one out. It was dominant though regardless, as G2 pick up the win.
Yeah, usually first Barons don't lead to wins in the LEC, but this one led to a resounding victory for G2. They'll even up these finals 1-1, as both teams have shown exactly what they can bring in these first two games.
Sub 23 minutes. Wow. I mean, what a dominant performance. 5-0-5 for Caps, 6-0-3 for Scumon. G2 came back with a vengeance in this series.
I mean, very, very strong stuff from G2. We're going to throw it over to Lore, who's standing by with Broken Blade. Oh, Broken Blade?
Yeah, it looked a bit better, Scumon.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, not gonna lie, the first draft was like really hard to execute. I think the second one was definitely better, and I think we just find like really good plays together. And I'm just really happy for what we showed.
One comment that I have ahead of the series, I was talking to Kameto, and he was telling me that his chat and him as well are calling you the devil, le diable, for how good you are.
Obviously that's nice to hear. I hope that I will be able to keep this name after today's series, and I will make sure that